friends, welcome back to our prairie farmhouse. Today I'm going to be going to my favorite antique store and I would love for you to come along. After that, I'm going to be doing some simple fall decorating and cooking one of our favorite comfort foods. So grab a cup of coffee, or if you're like me, a cup of hot tea, and join me. I recently got a new old basket. I think it's just beautiful. I'm going to be adding it to the beams, but before I drag in the ladder to hang it, I'm going to just enjoy it here for a while. I'm going into my favorite antique store. I saw something in here a few weeks ago and I've got to go back and see if it's still there. This store isn't very far from my house, so I have to drop in pretty regularly to see if they've gotten in anything that would fit in with the aesthetic I'm trying to create in our new home. Looks like someone is ready for Halloween. You never know what you're gonna see in here. Here's just some more Halloween. Why do those pumpkin heads remind me of the Three Stooges? Okay, moving on. So far, I am not seeing it. And there it is. I have been wanting a candlestick table like this for a long time. Seeing it again, I am reminded why I passed on it before though. The color is a bit orange for me and it's a little too shiny. I love the style though. It's just perfect. This dough bowl is huge. I love it. It's pricey though. If it wasn't so expensive, I would definitely be taking it home with me. Here's a smaller one. I'm gonna pass on them for now though. I will be checking back on them in a couple of days to see if the price comes down or if I decide I want them bad enough to pay that price. If they're gone when I come back, it wasn't meant to be. Okay, let's add some fall touches around the house. As I've mentioned before, I like to try to keep my decor minimal, much like an early American home would have looked. So I'm going to try to do the same with my fall decor. I've really been working on simplifying everything that I have, including holiday decor. I am wanting to get away from anything that I have to store. Most of my holiday decor will be natural elements that will not have to be packed up and put away in the attic after the holidays are over. Just a simple bowl of cinnamon-scented pine cones and white pumpkins for the perfect hint of fall. More white pumpkins for the dough bowls. Another white pumpkin on the firkin, flanked by 2 more on the dining room table. Now I'll just add a few more here and there around the house. This fall sign is the only decor that I keep to store and bring out again each year. I mean, it does say white pumpkins 5 cents per pound. It couldn't be more fitting. Grocery store this morning, so I thought I would put together a fall bouquet to go in my little pitcher and bowl that sits over on my washstand. English ironstone bowl. pictures, but they don't really work with this bowl. And so I picked up this picture at an antique store, but it's not actually an antique. I believe it's from Home Goods or somewhere like that. But it looks so good with the bowl, so I always use it. So I got the stuff that comes with the flowers in the water to try to help them live a little longer, keep them fresher. And so I put that in there and got it all stirred up. And now I'm just gonna snip the ends of these flowers. Hopefully I won't get any too short. And get a nice variety of lengths. Cut this one a little bit longer. Whoops, I might not have. Nope. There was some really pretty bouquets of flowers at the grocery store today, but I just wanted a small bouquet, so I ended up getting this one. And hopefully these flowers will come around and last. Some of them look a little bit wilty already. I probably should have gotten some of the other bouquets because the other ones looked really nice and fresh, but for some reason I just liked the colors in this one and thought it would look pretty, so I'm just gonna go with it and we'll just see how long it lasts. A lot of times though, once you get them in the water and add that stuff to it, whatever it is, the flower food, and they tend to kind of come around. So, but they're not bad. They still look good. Just some of them was a little bit wilty. Mainly just this little sunflower over here. Looks a little bit sad, but come on, little sunflower, liven up. Now this one, hopefully I didn't get too short. I want it to stand up a little taller. Whoops. And you can put pieces of tape across the opening to help keep your flowers exactly where you want them at. But this bouquet is big enough in the way my vase, which is my pitcher, is kind of small at the top anyway. I figured this would work, and so far it seems to be working out just fine. So I think that will work. Turn it around for you. So which side is the prettiest? I think this side over here is the prettiest. So I'll sit it facing outwards. Now let's get supper started. My husband always jokes that I have two spices, salt and pepper. The funny thing is though, is it's really kind of true. Okay, now I'm just going to add some water and cover it and put it in the oven for a couple of hours. I had to run back to the grocery store and they had these little bouquets. They are the same flowers in my larger one that I got there earlier, and they're so cute. If they would have had these, I would have just got a couple of these to begin with. And they're so fresh, and they even have, I'm not sure what those are called. I saw the name on some large ones, but they look like little cabbages. Anyway, they are cut really short, so I'm gonna have to go find something this time small enough to hold them. I think one of my little ironstone pitchers will do the trick. Maybe I should just pour this water in there in case it has some flower food in it, because they didn't send any with this little bundle. I don't think I will even have to cut these. They can just go in there just like that. Oh, how pretty. I love it. Time to add the potatoes and carrots. Now back in the oven for another hour. Oh, and about the candlestick table, it's just what I needed to go between our recliners in the den. Well, friends, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, I would like to invite you to subscribe, and I will see you all here again next week at our prairie farmhouse.